The wait is finally over and TBIC Season 2 is just around the corner. And with the changing of seasons comes brand new custom scoring. After learning from the huge success of our previous scoring methods, we revamped our scoring into a more balanced and fair system. But with all that said, let's look at the updates. In Sky Battle, we've moved past taking your score straight from the sidebar, which allows us to better reward points. For every kill you get, you'll earn 34 points. But if PvP isn't your thing, don't worry, because you'll also be awarded 8 points each time you outplace another player. And we still have bonuses if you manage to make it to the end of the game. The third longest surviving team with any member alive will be given 10 bonus points. The second longest surviving team will get 15 points. And the last team standing will be granted a whopping 25 points. And if you manage to be that final surviving player, you'll also be given extra 30 points individually. And while we have streamlined scoring, we still kindly ask you to send screenshots, but this time of chat, specifically this part that appears after you die. Next up on the list, we have BattleBox. The scoring for BattleBox is pretty straightforward. Every kill you make gets you 28 points, and every round you win gets you 40 points individually. Since we're giving out points for round wins, we do kindly ask that one member of your team screenshots and sends us over the sidebar at the end of each game. But don't worry, only one member of your team has to do this. Now on to Parkour Warrior. The name of the game is pretty simple, just keep sprinting. And if you do, without being eliminated, you'll be awarded 30 points per leap. And if you manage to be the leap champ, you'll be awarded with an additional 10 points. But as obstacles get more difficult, some of your competition might slip and fall. To make up for their absence, all still parkouring players will be given 8 points per elimination. If you, by some miracle, Parkour Warrior survive all the way to the end, you'll get a winner's bonus of 30 points. And that 30 points isn't even counting the leap completion and leap champion bonuses you get by completing that leap anyway. But no matter where you place at the end of the game, don't forget to send us a screenshot of your sidebar. For our final game with custom scoring, we have Hole in the Wall. Each time a player finds the hole in the floor before you do, you'll receive 11 points. And if you're the one who's skilled enough to get through every wall and survive until the end, you'll get a 50-point win bonus. Moving on from the custom scoring to more MCCI-based scoring, we have Rocket Spleef Rush. Rocket Spleef gets scored primarily based off of the in-game tab list scores, but we do have a survival bonus of 30 points if you're the last player standing. Or I guess flying. To get to the other scorings, we have Tug Toss, which, just like Rocket Spleef, also gets scored mainly off of the in-game tab list. But don't worry, the team completion bonus you know and love isn't going away. Whichever team's players G-Toss AWAC the fastest will be awarded 25 points per player, or 100 points in total for the first full team completion. And to bring this scoring update to an explosive ending, we have Dynaball. As you can probably suspect at this point, Dynaball gets scored according to the tab list. But as you can probably also suspect, it comes with a winner's bonus of 30 points. But that's only for the lucky few who survive to the end. And just before we wrap up, there has also been some pretty big changes to game order multipliers. For the first 3 games, the score multiplier remains at 1, but in the 4th game, it's increased to 1.5. And in the 5th game finale, the multiplier increases to 2. And that's it for the scoring updates. But if you ever need any clarification on any scoring information, or to see if there have been any changes to it, you can always go to the scoring info channel in the TBIC event Discord to check out scoring details. And we'll see you in the next event.